I gotta let my man Bill Burr get his shit off, because the reason I wanted to name this the Philly special.
But you don't stop talking.
Jesus Christ.
I'll just cook this side for a while. Just.
Bill Burr is in a random. For those watching on YouTube and subscribing to the podcast, thank you. Bill Burr this is old. This is actually 2006, and I figure people bring up all this other shit from we even brought up some shit that we found out. In the moment, it was like, wow, this is crazy. This is happening. But
and it winds up being old.
You go actually you can't survive off podcast facts anymore, so you go get the real facts, and you're like, oh, this is from 2011 too. Like, let's see what people aren't upset anymore. Like, I mean, like, it's almost like, all right, I guess, how am I gonna drag this out for real? Like, you know what I mean? Because 2 days.
Everybody has, like, especially if you're in the limelight or whatever. Like, almost everyone has something that they've done.
Yeah.
On camera.
100%. I just saw some wild shit just today before we even get into Bill Burr. What time did I screenshot this? I screenshot this at 5:58. This was 12 years ago on YouTube.
Was that you?
Yes.
Wow.
I was fucking around on YouTube and I was like, wow. I just happened to see it today. I said, that's 12 years ago. That's still up. Like, it was just some wild shit. I was fucking around to Ice Cube's Today Was a Good Day. So think about the energy on Today Was a Good Day. Like, I was just fucking around. And I was like, wow, see, even that, like, some shit I just happened to come across today that's 12 years old on YouTube. And I was like, wow.
Right.
You know, like.
And you put it out there.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
It was on a friend's YouTube. I just happened to. I was looking on old songs, and it was way down, and it was like my liked videos on YouTube, and I was like,
wow.
I said, what the fuck? Boop. Like, I didn't even have a YouTube channel then.
Wow.
This was. I started my YouTube channel like 2 weeks later, actually, because I probably wanted to watch it. But anyway.
Probably.
So this was an old video. Bill Burr was fucking around, was doing a set in Philadelphia. And, you know, sometimes comedians are just shooting their shot. Like, it's not all going to be good. Like, you could go find every comedian, like, every human. Like, sometimes you say
humor.
Weird shit in a conversation. You're like, oh, probably shouldn't have said that. So as a comedian, when you're kind of just shooting your shot and going, you're not always going to have Netflix special material.
No, but he also said that the whole night was just a wash. Like, every comic
Philly fans
failed.
are difficult.
You know what's funny? I'm cooking my brain talking about nothing. I'm just walking around like, yeah, I just got a cheeseburger. Oh, fuck all you people. You know what, you fucking losers? I hope you all fucking die, and I hope the fucking Eagles never win the Super Bowl. Go fuck yourself.
No, see, it was also funny.
Like,
they won. The Eagles won the Super Bowl last year, so it makes it like, all right, makes it even more kind of funny. It's that long ago. In this moment, I appreciated that the comedian struck back. Like, we've been talking about them bringing up old shit. Pardon me.
He just kept hammering it home. Like, he did not stop, and he was saying facts. Like, he was stating facts and just burning them. Yeah. Burning everybody 100%. In the crowd.
In this moment, when he freaked the fuck out, I appreciate how he kind of won the crowd back for a moment.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Because he was just fired off some good shit, and you had to just laugh. If you didn't laugh in that moment,
when we watched the special, was it Joe Rogan or whatever, and he was basically saying that, you know, like, there's people from Jersey, there's people from Philly, there's people from wherever, and so you could say something about a certain team, and everybody else is on your side. So that was part of the.
See, but that's what made it beautiful. Like, it
was beautiful.
I'm like, wow. Like, if this happened in 2018, this would be a good moment. Like, to just tell a crowd, like, oh, you don't like my jokes? Fuck you. Yeah. And the best part about this video is, if you want to watch it, we were about 30 seconds in before we talked over it, but like,
goes the whole.
This is a 12-minute and 48-second video, and the rest of his set was 12 minutes and 48 seconds, I guess, and he let them know as he was counting down, like, 4 more minutes of this bullshit. Like, and he kept
went
hammering
down until his last minute.
He kept hammering into Philly fans, so I thought that was I don't know, like, if that was enough, like, that was the energy I came in on when coming up with the episode, that I was like, oh, this is the Philly special, this is amazing. But,
that was, we were both, like, crying laughing.
Oh, 100%. The first 2 minutes of that video, I don't think
I think when I laugh again, I think my stomach still hurts from watching that.
Like, I haven't laughed that hard in a while. Like, it was a good change of pace for comedy. And I guess,
I mean, I feel like that sometimes.
Remember we talked about the purge. Like, we talked about, sometimes you just gotta let it out.
Like, I have to. Like, you know, and I won't go into detail, but, you know.
No, I get it.
Everybody wants to yell about stupid shit that happens to them on a regular basis.
Sure.
Like, fuck you.
That's why people take it out on other people on the internet. Like, that's why the world, shit you can't say in real life, you get off on the internet, and that's why the world is what it is today.
But I like how he told them.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Like, sorry to our Philly listeners. I don't know if you were there and you're offended, but that one, like, you gotta just, that was good jokes.
Hilarious,
you gotta just take that one in.
hilarious,
You gotta appreciate that for what it is. Hey, nobody, no Philly fans were harmed in the recording of that special.
Right.
You'll be all right. You're tough. You got a Super Bowl, so you kind of proved them wrong anyway.
True.
But then as I was coming up, like, you know, the news or shit comes in, like, I kind of was like, see, this is. And I think we talked about it last week with the comedian that got on another Joe Rogan interview. Damn, I forget his name. This trash. He got kicked off the right. He got kicked off the. Oh, I'm not guessing. Not in the Me Too movement, pal. He got kicked off the stage in Columbia. Right.
Okay.
Columbia University. I was saying like, why would you even do a live show now? Like, you're better off just doing a stand-up special. Just live on YouTube, like, yo, tune in on Friday. I'll be live on YouTube. Yep. Keep it in the comment section, like you like doing anyway. Let's fucking go for it.
Right.
And I think that would be a cool. Like, if I was a stand-up comedian, I would try that. I would just come out the lane and do it that way. Because, like, fuck people. Who wants to? Like, I don't want to make you laugh anymore. If I want to make you laugh, yeah, like the podcast. If I want to make you laugh, like, I'll do it for man. I'll do it for man. You know where to find me.
Right.
Like, I'm not standing in front of people anymore. Like, I think, and comedians and I guess, you know, people out in Hollywood, like, people move across the country to do shit like that. Mm-hmm. It's like, fuck that, I'm gonna perform in comedy clubs. Like, and me personally, I'm like, yeah, no, those days are over. No. See, they could boo you. You can have some what you think is good jokes, and they could boo you, and it can change like the creative mind of a comedian is tricky. Like,
yeah, you have to be really tough.
That's why people take it too far sometimes. Right. Like, that's why even for as sick as it is, and I'm not saying it was okay at all, but we just talked about it the last 2 weeks, so I'll bring it all in together. Okay. With Louis C.K. when he was like, so you calling me the N-word?
Except like, he said the N-word.
Right. That's why he took it way too far. He was in we talk about gray area. He was in the white. He even fucked up. Like,
he was all the way over.
Right. So that was no other way of looking at that. Right. But I see what you did there. You know what I mean? Like, I see, like...
But it was still inappropriate.
Right. Exactly. Like, I would have asked... If I would have asked HBO, like...
Still racist.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. I would have said to HBO, like, look, I get it. You guys know what I do, but we got to take that out. Like, I was like, crazy. I can't even... Even if Chris... Like, somebody... Like, even Seinfeld, right? Would have been like, we got to take that out.
Cut.
Like, I don't know if we can let this fly. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying all that to say I appreciate... the mind of a comedian, because I know what makes you cry makes you laugh, what makes you laugh. You know what I'm saying? It's the way of the world. Like, that's what makes some shit funny, because it just be so true, no matter how harsh it is.
Yeah.
It's like, it'll get you to, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it, for better or for worse. And it was just cool. As I went on, I was like, see like an Uber driver, right? And I'm like, damn, an Uber driver is... Like, a cab driver just has certain rules you know in your mind.
Yeah. Getting
into a cab, getting in you just respected the company shit, whatever.
Right.
Something about, like, other people's shit. It becomes gray after a while. Like, I'm like,
that's what you noticed?
I believe so. I do. Like,
okay.
I went not undercover,
but because I think that just shows what kind of person it is.
But it's humans. It's a weird percentage. It's like baseball numbers for good people. Like, baseball is like, if you go 4 out of 10 in baseball, you're a fucking tremendous hitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in the throughout your career, that's Hall of Fame numbers. But in football, Like 4 out of 10 is trash. 4 out of 10 in anything is trash. You know what I mean? Like if 4 out of 10 dogs you saw succeeded.
How does that compare with?
It's just people. Like 6 out of 10 people. This is a. I don't call anything a hot take. This is a hot take here, but 6 out of 10 people, and in relation to other people's shit, are like not gonna respect your shit. For some reason, it's a weird.
I'm completely I don't respect my own shit, but other people's shit I do respect. Like 100%.
And that's why people notice when you do. Don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like